Hello everybody, I'm Bateswolf and welcome back to another episode of Dark Souls 3. We are back here on our blind playthrough, working through our world of... I was going to say Lordran, but it's quite clearly not Lordran, and it's not Drang Lake either. Lothric, we're working our way through Lothric, folks. Back here with another episode of our blind playthrough, and, that's right, I did not forget, we are going to fight the Cursed Rotten Greatwood. Last episode, of course, I was discussing the fact that I did forget to come back to this guy, so now eventually we are putting that into action and actually coming back to do him. We could, of course, do the watches again, however, you know, I am just taking a quick, not really a break, because we've only fought them once, we don't really need a break, we didn't really... I don't really feel like we struggled particularly in the first episode, it was just that... or on our first attempt, I should say. It's just that I know for a fact that if I don't come and fight this guy right now, then I'm going to end up forgetting, guys. I'm going to end up forgetting, and then we're never going to end up fighting the guy. So, taking this chance right now just to chug back up our HP, and in fact adjust my headset as well because it feels a bit janky there. Had it set up a little wrong on top of my dome piece, you know? You know how it goes. But nevertheless, here we are. We are ready to traverse the fog. Time for the Great Rotten Cursewood. The Great Rotten Cursewood? That is its name, right? We'll see in a moment anyway. Let's go. Back to this guy. I'm happy that I remembered. And let's go. Boss fight, here we come. Let's clear out these guys first. Take care of his little followers. If you can call them that. Man, using the halberd feels so damn good. Sad that we didn't quite break that threshold, but that's okay. Recently been doing Demon Souls on stream. I think I may have mentioned that over the course of the last couple of episodes or so. But also was using the halberd on that playthrough, and my god, does it feel good. Halberd's the best, man. It really is. To avoid that, that's for sure. See if we can flame up these eggs. Well, the camera's kind of letting me down there. It's a little unfortunate. Never mind though, we're good, we're good. We've just got to be careful of where we stand with this guy. I think I actually want to take care of all these fools first. I don't want them getting in the way. Oh god, calm down, dude. Take advantage of this. Nice. Good rolling mechanic there as well, taking advantage of that. The fact that we're able to actually, you know, dodge roll into an enemy and put them on the back foot. Something that I do actually really like about Dark Souls. That feature is real cool. Okay, tidy up this guy as well. I'm not sure if the music's slightly too loud at this point. I think I had it set up right. You know, it's not often I change my sound settings once I've gotten to a point where I like, because then it just gets, you know, messed up, right, if you're constantly swapping things around, but you get the idea. Sometimes Microsoft does do updates that messes it up anyway, so it can kind of be out of my control sometimes, but nevertheless, that's fine. I just think that we've not optimized the music audio too well, and it could still be a little bit loud right now. From how it sounds to me, I guess. Could be wrong, it might be totally fine, but I'll certainly check that after this episode. Anyway, let's get focusing up on this guy, take care of this boss, and then we can work our way back over to the Abyss Watchers. Are these guys just never ending? Do they just keep dropping down from somewhere? Yeah, they're up there. They just keep coming, right? Oh god, I'm so bad. We're locking on here. I mean, I guess that's kind of why, because, you know, if you are trying to lock onto the body, then, you know, if an enemy's near, it's just going to pull it away. Oh my god, yo. I mean, that one was my fault because I directed it that way, but it is slightly frustrating anyway. There we go. Or not. That's more like it. Oh, big damage there as well. We actually got rid of those sacks. Oh my god. Okay. Wow. Okay, down to the next stage it appears. New room. Broke through the floor with a big old butt bounce. Crazy. Okay, that was cool. That was kind of cool. Really cool, actually, let's be honest. I'm not sure what this stuff does. Maybe it corrodes your weaponry, corrodes your gear. I would anticipate that to be the case. Whoa, that really 57 damage, and I can't even really properly hit him. Maybe you can hit the... Okay, he's respawned the eggs on the front side. That's good at least. In addition to a big crazy hand. What? I'll be honest, guys. I mean, I don't want to be too cynical or, you know, crap talk a boss, but I do have to be honest with my opinions on here. I feel like it's a kind of bad boss design, this one. Like, just poorly optimized. I'll talk about that more after the fight, but right now I'm just going to try and concentrate a little bit to, you know, in an attempt to, you know, actually win. Oh my god. Oh, okay, what's he doing? Standing up. Anything back here that we can hit? Okay, you can't run through his legs either, and he gets up before you can make it around. I can't reach up there. Maybe I'm missing something. I wonder if there's something on one of these items that's helpful. Wooden shield, homeward bone. I mean, I can certainly understand that. Let's be honest. Oh, he grabbed us. Oh, he got us, boys. Okay, good damage there again. That's nice. Knocks off them eggs. Something else going to change with them again? Onto the third stage, maybe? I'm not sure. Maybe we just need to wait for those to respawn. Damn, he's a big old dude, that's for sure. Massive, massive. I'm sorry guys, I'm not sure what I can really say here. Aesthetically, don't get me wrong. Okay, I might as well get into the discussion now, considering it doesn't really seem too hard. Don't crush me. Yeah, I might as well get into this discussion here on what I think of him right now. Just still trying hard not to be crushed though, I've got to be careful of that. But aesthetically, you know, he does look cool. From that point of view, the design's good, right? I do like him, you know, big old tree. Very huge, he takes up a lot of space. Really epic kind of look to the guy. I'm just not really a fan of the mechanics of having a really, you know, awkward play style in terms of actually fighting the boss. Like, only a couple of points on his body that you can hit to deal damage. That doesn't really feel too well optimized in terms of your ability to hit them, as you can see like there. And I know there's going to be those so-called pros that are saying, like, you know, just get good and all that, but from a design point of view, for, you know, in terms of gameplay, I just don't think he's too good. Kind of poorly optimized in my opinion. But in terms of the look of him, I can certainly appreciate that. Like I say, the design, big massive tree, like I say, kind of grand feel to him. Epic. A couple of stages to the boss where you drop down into a big room by surprise. That's really cool, but in terms of gameplay, rather poor, in my opinion. It's just, it's like it's not even difficult, it's just awkward. Oh my god, come on, like, for real. Can you hit the hand, I wonder? Okay, at least you can hit that. Man, it's like fighting the bed of chaos. Just wait for the hand to come down again, I guess. That's all I can really do here. Okay. Yeah, it's just, this isn't a good boss fight, guys. I gotta share my opinion and be honest. You know how much I love the Souls games and how much I love Dark Souls, but I'm not just gonna sit here and praise a game just because it shares the name of my favourite game of all time. I will criticise these games still when I feel like they deserve it, and this boss is dog shit, in my, you know, personal opinion. It's really kind of boring and tedious. Okay, got some more eggs there finally at last. Okay, I don't even want to know how long we've been in this boss fight for. It feels like it's been ages, but it's kind of hard to capitalise off the opportunities to attack. Oh, come on, just let me get in there, get the chance. Oh no. Oh, he's standing up again. He's going to do his belly flop. Okay, at least we can hit his hand there. Got him. Nice. Soul of the Rotted Greatwood. That's it. I was close enough with the boss fight. With the description, I should say. Of the, what's it called? Of the boss name, sorry. The Rotted Greatwood. Well, that's it. Transposing Kiln, another item that we've got there. Okay, cool. I'm glad we actually remembered to come back and do this guy. I got to say, though, I will be kind of critical. Not my kind of boss fight. Rather, you know, a little tedious, kind of boring, personally, for me. People will disagree, of course, but like I said, just because they are my favourite games of all time, and I love them so much, doesn't mean that I won't criticise them every now and then. That boss fight was poor, in my opinion. But there was cool elements to it as well. I did actually like the boss's design aesthetically. And the fact that we smashed down into another big old room here, which is crazy. Not quite sure what this place is about. It looks like it's kind of bit of a catacombs kind of feel. Bit of an altar kind of feel. Room of offering. Under the boss fight room. Very cool. So I do like that. I wasn't particularly a big fan of the soundtrack either, but nevertheless, that's that boss done. And let's move on here. In fact, we should really check what that item was. Let's see. Make soul transposition possible. What in the world does that mean? An old transposing kiln from Kiln, crafted with stitched crystal lizard hide. Hey, that's a pretty cool idea. Cool description there. Given to Lothric, Lord of Cinder, to conduct soul transposition, the kiln can transpose twisted souls to craft special items with their concentrated essence, deemed forbidden by those unable to properly use it. To make proper use of it. Okay, so I wonder if we give that Andre and then we can turn the boss souls into weapons and stuff. That is what I would anticipate that to mean right there. Let's rest here. Doesn't look like there's another path beyond this place, but then again, I kind of thought that anyway when we walked into the boss fight up there, before knowing about this bottom floor, as, you know, it doesn't look like there's any, form of direction leading over there. We can go back and check the room anyway, just to make sure, but as of right now, that's that. pray to the sacrificial altar. Another covenant, maybe? Offer vertebra shackle. Interesting. I'm not sure what that is. Cool design here, though, with the stalagmites and stalactites. Which way can you tell? Mites point up, tights hang down. I love that. I've been in quite a few caves in my life, to be honest, guys. And what's such a random thing to say in an episode of Dark Souls playthrough as well, right? But it's true. I've been in a good few caves in my life, and I know some of you guys might be thinking kind of dirty out there. I'm not talking about women, so you know, don't be barking up the wrong tree. Get it? Because the boss fight was a tree. Okay, never mind. But I do enjoy spelunking, and I always enjoy the aesthetics of caves. They look really cool, and there's something kind of mysterious about them and awe-striking. And this kind of brought me back to that, looking at the textures there and the little grooves that you see in them. They are often quite prominent when you actually do see these kind of structures in real life. Interesting, really cool. I don't know, just some real talk there. Being taken back to a bit of my past, my spelunker days, you know. Very cool. Here I am talking about being in a situation like this in real life. That's right, guys. I am the true chosen undead. Okay. Either way, let's travel back to the dilapidated bridge, because I do want to just come back and check out the top portion of that boss fight room again, just to see if there is any way to proceed there. I'm not anticipating that there is, but you know, who knows, right? At the end of the day. Got big HP bar there. God damn. I guess part of that is down to the, you know, becoming human again there with the ember. Okay, keep trucking along. Okay, I'm glad we got that boss fight done. Alas, really happy about that. Oops. Okay. Keep on rolling. There we go, get through there. Nice. Okay. I also do like the aesthetics of when you are in human form. You've got the, you know, the little flames, you know, bouncing off you there. You see the bit of char on the cape and things like that, and on our boots. I do like the aesthetics there, and I think it does boost your HP a bit, right? I'm sure that does make a difference. Okay, either way, it does look like we are correct. There is no way to proceed here. The whole floor got destroyed, but I was just wondering if there was going to be a path that we could walk around the outside of. I guess not. Oh, really cool. It's good to look down on it as well, and it's kind of got its own little cloud barrier here as well, just above the drop. Changing altitudes. Maybe it's just a little bit more foggy up here, a little more misty, but it's still really nice to look down here. See the flame in the distance there from the bonfire. Really nice aesthetic. Cool stuff. Okay, and I guess right now we can go right back to the bonfire. Right back to the good old bonfire, and probably to the shrine bonfire. Let's try and give Andre that new item that we've just picked up. Cool stuff. Like I say though, glad I got that boss done and dusted in the end there, and now we can move on down our direct path. Though I'm sure maybe there was something else. At the start of this episode I was thinking, was there something else that we needed to go back to as well? I'm not quite sure there was. It was either that, or there was something that I wanted to bring up for discussion or just kind of talk about. But it's kind of left my mind now, having fought the boss. Either way, it may come back to us. Let's talk to Andre.
Ah, well met. 'Tis good to see ye in good health. What needs smithing this day?
Let's reinforce our stuff if we can. Our halberd, we can get it to +3. Brilliant. We need one more large titanite to pop that up, which is good. Can we give him anything else? Let's talk.
Weapons and protection are sturdy enough by and large, but when
No, it doesn't look like it.
so
That's fine. Reinforced Estus, repair, okay.
pretty be careful.
Good. We are fine there, guys. That's cool. And now... We've not spoken to this guy in a little bit, actually. Oh, in fact, you're here. You're back. Let's have a word with you.
Hello again. I have a deal about you. For one, that you are most of heart. I, too, am bound by duty, but can offer you my sign. I hear that cordial intrusion lays the path to embers. If I can be of help, by all means, do call upon me. Blessing of the moon upon your journey.
Dark Moon Loyalty. Hey, very cool.
If you should require assistance, use my sign. Blessing of the moon upon your journey.
Cool stuff. Okay, so I'm sure we're going to be able to summon her. In fact, did we see her before? I can't remember where we saw this lady, if we did at all. I kind of think we did, but... Yeah, I could be a little bit forgetful, I guess, guys. But nevertheless, really cool to see another character here and get a bit of discussion from them. I'm guessing, of course, we may be able to, you know, summon her in for some boss fights for a bit of help if we require it. Though on first playthroughs, I don't tend to do any summons due to the fact that I just like to beat the bosses solo. On my first try especially, just to, you know, I don't know, it's just like a bit of an honor thing. I just take it on myself to do all the bosses solo, at least on the first try. But either way, maybe in the future at some point we could play around with her on different playthroughs. We'll see. Anyway, this was the guy that I really wanted a word with. See if he's got anything else to say to us.
Fret not, fret not. My feet are here firmly planted. For I am a lord, and this is my throne.
Oh, we can give the Transposing Kiln to this guy. Cool, let's do it. Of course, it does mention him in the description as well, so that makes total sense. And it mentions that others can't use it. Let's go.
Oh, belike it is a transposing kiln in thy possession. Seen better days, but methinks it shall suffice. Now, bring to me a twisted soul. Transposition is the art of extracting and coalescing the essence of a soul. In transposing a twisted soul, its true power transferreth to thee. Thy purpose is to seek lords and slay them. What's to fear in a little transposition now?
Okay, let's begin transposition. Okay, some really cool items there. Oh my god, we've even got Havel's Ring. Hollow Slayer Greatsword. Crystal Sage's Repair. Demon Great Axe. There we go. Okay, so of course you can trade the souls here as I expected for particular items. Very cool. You actually don't even need to craft them either. Okay, I feel like that's kind of cool. That's pretty interesting. I can certainly get behind that for sure. Very cool. Very cool stuff. Just need to use the souls for it. Very nice. Okay. Taking a look here, it looks like Havel's Ring. You actually obtain that by using the soul of the stray demon. Of course, we've squozen a couple of these, but that's totally fine. Vord's Great Hammer there as well. We've certainly not got the strength for that. Not bothered about the crystal stuff. That could be cool. The Hollow Greatsword Slayer. I know, I'm sticking with my halberd on this playthrough though, I think, guys, but it's still really nice to take a bit of a gander through here. Soul of Vort here as well for another ring. Pontiff's Left Eye. Bewitched ring of Pontiff Sullivan bestowed upon his knights. Restores HP with successive attacks. Okay. Knights who appear into the Black Orb are lured into battle of death. Transformed into frenzied beasts. No wonder the Pontiff only provides these rings to those dispatched to foreign lands. Okay, very cool. Very cool. We've seen rings like that in the past. I'm not sure if I'm going to go for it, but I don't know, it could be interesting actually. You know, maybe we will. Yeah, I think we will actually go for that one. Knights who peer into the Black Orb, lured to battles of death. Yeah, really interesting. Description there as well about those that peer into the orb are lured to battles of death. And then it says, goes on to say that it's only given to those, you know, dispatched to foreign lands, because they don't want people going crazy in their own place, their own land, you know, turning into crazy beasts. But sending them to a foreign land that you're in combat with, you're okay with your men turning into beasts there because they're not going to destroy your own home, but they're gonna mess up the enemy. Really interesting design. Really cool lore bit there, and like I was saying, the design on the ring with the black eye and the kind of engraving around it. The little etchings on the side of the ring as well. Alrighty, we'll grab that. We'll grab Pontiff's ring.
Knowest thou of our purpose? 5 thrones will take 5 lords.
I think we've had that. We've had that dialogue.
Now, do not be away over long.
Don't you worry, Ludleth. Don't you worry. Let's pop on our new ring as well. We've not really been paying attention to our rings much on this playthrough so far. I mean, we have occasionally. We've taken a look at them kind of sparsely. The odd tidbit every now and then. But let's take a look to see what we can actually use here. What we want to go for. Okay. Poison bite ring. Maybe we actually don't really need that right now, so we can go for that. Let's equip Pontiff's left eye. Increased damage absorption when HP is low. Stamina recovery, that's good. Bleed resist. Maybe we can switch that out for right now as well. Just taking a look at, you know, for the current situation, what would be nice. Increases HP restored by Estus, maybe. There we go. I think that's a decent selection for right now. Cool stuff. Man, I just wish we had one more large Titanite, so we could just get this halberd up a touch more. Regardless, that's fine. We shall travel now. All the way back to... no, we're not going there. You guys in the comments recently, actually, who told me that you know, this is actually the DLC that we entered here, and although it may not sound good to you guys, I'm not actually sure I'm going to be doing the DLC in this playthrough. I just kind of want to focus on the main portion of the game, the original portion of the game that came out, instead of you know, doing the DLC right now. So we may end up coming back to that in the future, though we also may not. You know, may or may not do it on camera. I can't really promise that right now. I just kind of want to focus on the original game of Dark Souls 3 that came out on its own, back on release. So hopefully you guys can understand that, and yeah, that's just my thoughts on that right now, what I'm thinking about, or how I'm thinking about approaching that. Okay, Road of Sacrifices. Where do we need to get back to here? I'm sure there was a bonfire closer to the Abyss Watchers, right? Cathedral of the Deep. We don't need to worry about that yet. I think we need to go back there at some point, but I kind of want to do the Abyss Watchers. Undead Settlement. High Wall of Lothric. Firelink. We could just go back to the Keep Ruins here and then sprint back to the boss, I suppose. Totally optional there. I'm pretty sure this was the closest bonfire anyway, from what I remember. Farron Keep, kaboom, there we are. Let's go. let's get back out there. We will be sprinting back because, of course, we've cleared the area through these gates leading up to it. Yeah, our poison build meter, certainly not as big as it previously was. But that just comes with the territory, right? Switching the ring out. Okay, power our way back through here, and let's hope we can give these guys a good fight. We did okay last time, I feel like. No, not perfect or anything. Not the Dark Wraiths are here as well, of course. Not perfect, but nevertheless, still a decent showing for our first attempt / first, you know, examining of the boss. But right now, we will run back through these guys and get back in there. Only taking a little bit of damage, so I'm not too bothered about that. And let's go again, guys. Abyss Watchers, let's roll. Ooh, damn. I need to bear this guy's moveset in mind. He is quite quick, quite sporadic. Damn, our last Bloodstain was here as well. Let's grab that. Extra couple of souls for us there. Very nice. Yeah, you fall into the other corpse pile there, my dude. We're one-on-one in this guy. You aren't part of this fight. Okay. Okay. Me as well. God damn. Oh, okay. Lifted up into the air there. Good Estus, good Estus. Damn, I kind of don't want to focus on the other guy too much. I just want to, you know, focus on the main boss. That's the mistake I made the last time. Oh, little scythe against me there. Trying to slice and dice me. Hey, you take that, buddy. You take that. Suck on that big, great fat orb. Our pyro. We'll skip that cutscene. We had it last time, of course, when we reached this stage. So we'll just bounce through that. Keep this fight rolling. You know, sticking familiar with the combat and whatnot. Oh, damn. Thankfully, you didn't capitalise on that. That would have been scary. Ooh, crazy. I see now that his HP is dropped and he's in his second stage. He has, of course, gained more aggro. Boss does that. Always reminds me of the Flame Lurker. For obvious reasons. God damn. Come on. Where are the opportunities to heal here? We got it though. We got it in the end. I mean, not really in the end. We got it right away, but I didn't want to take damage while doing it. That's my point. There we go. Perfect time. God damn, this guy's kind of crazy, right? There we go. Oh god. Got him. Or is there a third stage that I need to be aware of? No. Okay, there we go. Lord of Cinder has fallen. Soul of the Blood. Blood of the Wolf. Well, you cut a little bit of blood off this wolf, but I bite. And the Cinders of a Lord. Okay, very cool. There's a very cool boss fight, I feel like. Second attempt. Good, not bad, not bad. Very cool. Really enjoyed that fight. Much better than the Greatwood, I feel like. This one had some really interesting elements. You know, with the other characters popping into the fight as well. Flame Lurker style second phase where he gets super aggro, super fiery, things like that. Yeah, really cool. I enjoyed the boss fight. Very nice. And the soundtrack was better as well. So, yeah, that was nice. That was real nice. That's one of our lords defeated, right? Oh. Okay. Okay. Very cool. It looks like another area is getting revealed below here as well. Damn. Cool. Cool beans. I like that. I very much like that. GG easy. Easy clap. Now we'll just pop back to the Firelink Shrine here as well. We shall jump on. Just due to the fact that I would very much like to you know, level up a little bit here as well. I feel like I want to boost the stamina up slightly. So let's talk to our dear maiden here.
Speak thine heart's desire.
While back here as well. Oh no, we can heal the Dark Sigil now. Hell yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. We've been wanting to do that. That's another thing I was thinking about doing. I think that was exactly what I was wondering when I mentioned earlier in the video that I'd forgotten something. I think this was it. Cool. Hollowing reversed? Oh, crap. No way. Look at that. We're actually got our human skin going on here. Dark Sigil has been healed. Yo. Very, very nice. Reversed our hollowing. Look, we can see our pretty face again properly now. Our skin has been put back onto our body. Very cool.
Ashen One, to be unkindled is to be a vessel for souls. Sovereignless souls will become thy strength. I will show thee how. Ashen One, bring me souls plucked from their vessels. Farewell, Ashen One. May the flames guide thee.
May the flames guide thee. Okay, let's have a word with you. Good to see you back in here as well. It's been a while, mister.
Ah, I know you. Been some time.
Exactly what I just said.
I just dropped in to see how she's getting on. Now, what are you playing at with this circus? This cesspool of doddering old folk and degenerates? Couldn't be better. She must fit in perfectly here.
Damn, this guy is extremely rude. He's always, you know, insulting. In every waking moment that you speak to him. Really interesting though how he says that. How once again he's mocking her, and of course we mean the, you know, priestess down the corridor to the left there that we rescued, going back a while. He was always critical of her, and he's still critical of her now. However, he's caring enough to come and drop in. So I don't know, is he trying to mask his own emotions here? The fact that he does care for this lady? Or is he up to something a bit more, you know, evil? A bit on the darker side of things? Interesting.
This place is a cesspool of doddering old folk and degenerates. Couldn't hope for better. She must fit in perfectly here. Also insulting the rest of the people around the shrine.
While he is here, actually, I will go and have a word with her just to make sure that she's okay, and maybe there's other dialogues here if he's come down and spoken to her.
Oh, Champion of Ash, welcome back. Do you wish to hear a tale? You only have to ask. You know, in my home of Karim, I would be pleased, although to be honest...
Yeah, we've gone through those. No new dialogues there, that's fine. Good to at least double check, though. And in fact, let's go back over to our friend... In fact, no, we drew out some strength recently. That's no big deal, that's fine. We won't go and speak to Yoel again. We'll speak to Ludlith, though, as we have just defeated one of the lords.
Aha, thou returned, and a fine day it is. Happened upon any twisted souls?
We actually have. Let's see what we get here from the... whatchamacallit. Oh, there we go, the soul of the blood of the wolf, that's it. We get the Wolf Knight's Greatsword. That is definitely, like, looking like... Tell me that doesn't look like Artorias' sword. And it fits into the lore as well with the whole abyss-watching stuff. You know, it ties in. Let's give it a read. Greatsword of a knight tainted by the dark of the abyss. Okay, yeah, it's definitely referring to Artorias. And master of the wolf's blood of Farron. Once again, you know, ties in with Sif a little bit there as well. Obviously, the wolf of Farron that we found is different, but, you know, the imagery is all there the same. You know, all the pieces are kind of coming together. You get me? The Wolf Knight was the first Abyss Watcher. Okay, it's definitely Artorias that it's referring to then. Oh, 100%. He went down there in Ulysseal back in the day to smite, you know, the threats of the Abyss, and of course you go down there, find Sif and so on, and he was protecting Sif. It's so cool. It all ties in perfectly back to the first game here. And his sword is more punishing against creations of the Abyss. Skill, Wolf Sword. While in stance, use normal attack for a low spinning slash, and strong attack to leap forward, slashing, somersault. Very cool. We've seen all that before as well. Man, I like that. Really cool tidbits. Let's continue talking to Ludlith.
Ah, most illustrious Lord Seeker. Or should I say, Lord Slayer? Fine kindling for the thrones, is it not? Each soul truly worthy of lordship. And all slain by thy hand, to bind them to their thrones, even in death. Oh, I have no qualms, for as we are to our thrones, thou art to thy duty. In fact, methinks thou'st helped these poor lords along their rightful path.
Rather interesting dialogues there from Ludlith. I feel like I say interesting a lot when playing Dark Souls, but it's because so many things intrigue me and entice me and, you know, really wrap me up in the game, whether it's the story, coming from an item description or a dialogue from an NPC, all of it. You know how much I enjoy the game, guys. So I just can't help myself, okay? But yeah, referring to the dialogue there, referring back, he says that he thinks that we should help these lords down, you know, the rightful path. I think maybe he could be referring to their, us actually slaying them. I feel like he wants us to actually go forth and, you know, slay the lords, help them down that path, to achieve the objective here.
Ah, most illustrious Lord Seeker. Or should I say, Lord
Exactly right
Slayer?
there as well. Lord Seeker, or should I say Lord Slayer?
Now, do not be away over long.
Alrighty. Cool. That is Ludlith spoken to, and I think right now, guys, it is the perfect time to head on back out into the world here to prepare right for next episode. And I feel like we go to the Abyss Watchers here, back to that shrine, and we will stop off just before we head below. Perfect time to end the episode, and 2 boss fights in this episode complete as well. Very cool. Farron Keep. Cool. So guys, you know where we'll be heading next. Right down those stairs yonder, and we shall see what awaits. So yes, that will be it, guys. This has been a great time. A lot of fun yet again. I've got to say thank you all very much for watching the episode, as per usual. And once again, I always appreciate the comments that you're leaving there. Feel free to like if you enjoyed the episode. If not, as I always say, no hard feelings. No big deal. Man, clearing my throat here. I need a drink of water. Yeah, that'll be it, guys. Once again, this has been Bateswolf, back with another episode of Dark Souls 3. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.